Alright, so I played both games. You saw what happened in each one as I played them. And here are my thoughts on basically what I saw and which one's the best game. In my opinion, they both have problems, alright? Now we know that. No game's perfect. Battle Company 2 has the problem that it's a team-based game. It really is. It's very hard for you to try to jump into this game if you don't have people that you know, who you play with, or you trust, or who know how to play the game. The reason is a lot of the game mechanics rely around a team-based kind of a deal. For example, being able to spawn on top of your teammates at strategic places around the map. If you have idiot teammates who don't understand that, they might just rush into combat like morons, and as soon as you spawn on them, immediately you get slaughtered because, they're idiots. They don't understand, being sneaky, being tactical, and that's kind of the major thing about Bad Company 2. It's a tactical game, and it is, in all honesty, I think this game is a little bit more realistic than Modern Warfare 2, and the reason I say that is, as you saw, it's hard to see a lot of your enemies. There's a lot of camouflage in a lot of the maps, so a lot of the times you can't even see what's hitting you, or it's hard to figure out, who am I shooting at, who should I be going for. It's not really a run and gun game, it's more of a objective-based game. So unlike this game, where a lot of the times it's all about getting the kills, in Bad Company 2 it's really about completing the objectives, destroying the artifacts, like what the fuck am I talking about, like it's Tomb Raider, destroying the objects and things, or defending them, or capturing certain areas. That's really what this game is about. And the guns are cool too. I do like the different guns in this game. It seems like the more you play, the more you unlock. Unfortunately, it does seem that there are some really good guns if you continue to play, which gives a lot of advantage to the people who have kept playing this game since they bought it, and people like me who haven't played it at all, haven't unlocked a lot of guns, you're going to have some difficulty. But all in all, this game is a pretty damn good game as long as it's a team-based deal. If you have people to play with who you trust, and you can have strategy and online play together, this is a good game. Now, Modern Warfare 2, on the flip side of that, this is probably a really good game if you just like playing a game yourself, a more run-and-gun kind of a deal. Now, don't get me wrong, this game has a shitload of problems too, and you saw some of them tonight when I was playing. For example, why is it that in this game, melee attacks are so amazingly fucking good? I mean, I'm shooting at people, hitting them with multiple bullets, and instead of them slowing down and dying like is what should really fucking happen, they're able to lunge at you, get a lucky stab, and they kill you, and they continue on, and they're perfectly fine. They're not even dead or crippled, they're fine, and they just keep playing. That's fucking retarded. And then there's kill streaks that just dominate entire maps and entire matches. There's perks that make no fucking sense. Why would you have a build-out, a loadout, where you can run around with super speed like the fucking Flash and do melee attacks and no one can stop you? Like, why was that in the game? I thought it was supposed to be a first-person shooter, not a first-person stabber. And that's pretty much what it turns the game into. It's stupid shit like that that can really annoy the fuck out of you. In addition, of these two games, to be honest, Modern Warfare 2, a lot more people are playing this game. Because this game had a shitload of hype when it came out in November, and as you know, if you've been following the news, it is pretty much the best-selling game of all time. It made so much money, it's ridiculous. Now, I mean, by launch, I don't mean, overall. Obviously, there's other games that over decades have sold more than this game. But still, this game, almost everyone has it. So you're going to find a lot of comp, but at the same time, what you're going to find is that the people that play this game are fucking uneducated idiots, alright? You're going to get swearing, you're going to get high-pitched 12-year-olds every time you try to fucking play the game, saying, fuck you, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that, racist shit, just spewing out. It's ridiculous that these kids own the game and their parents bought it for them. They shouldn't have it. But in addition to that, what that means is you have a bunch of people playing the game who don't understand it. So they'll play these optional game modes like Headquarters, Sabotage, Capture the Flag, and they'll never actually try to play it like it's supposed to be played. They won't try to get the flag or try to bomb anything. They just camp and try to get kill streaks. And then they go brag on the internet, oh, I'm so cool, I got a 20 kill streak and a nuke. Well, that's great, but did you capture the flag once in the fucking game? That's not what the game's supposed to be about. If you want to play deathmatch, go fucking play deathmatch. But unfortunately, Infinity Ward made it so that you can do that in the other game modes, you can get nukes, and so it kind of ruins the game for anyone who wants to play it seriously outside of a deathmatch type of a setting. So, that being said, both games have problems, a lot of problems. One suffers from just being way too fucking bullshit. The other is just way too serious of a shooter. And is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. But the problem is, again, unless you have a group of friends to join you, this game is pretty much unplayable. So my final verdict is going to be, overall, if you have a lot of group of friends that you want to play with, this game is amazing, and just fucking throw this game out, alright? play this game with your friends. Now, if you're more of a solo player or run and gunner and that's what you want to do, this game's great, this game's a piece of shit, you can fucking throw this one out. Because this isn't a game that can be played like that. But the honest truth about these two games is that neither of them even fucking come close to what Call of Duty 4, the first Modern Warfare, was. And that's what disappoints me, because here we are years later, Infinity Ward did something amazing. They were an originator, and they couldn't follow up and reach that epicness again. In fact, they brought back some of the classic maps, and they now suck because people just abuse the same shit that's abused in the rest of Modern Warfare 2, which didn't exist in Modern Warfare 1, and it makes the maps pointless. So, sorry Infinity Ward, you fucked up. Sorry DICE, you did a good job, but you should have made your game more accessible to people who don't have a team of dedicated friends to play the game with all the time. If I had my choice, I'd go back and fucking play Modern Warfare 1. However, I've got other things to play. I'm not going to go play legacy games like that. But anyway, again, run and gun, solo, team-based, they're both pretty good. Honestly, for me, do I even see myself playing these games again? Probably not. I think I'm pretty much done. I might play this one a little bit every once in a while for casual fun, but being that all the DLCs are kind of out now, I really have no reason to play either of these games anymore, and I'd rather move on to other new stuff. So anyway, this is DSP. If you don't agree with what I have to say, that's fine. But don't go on my channel, don't go flaming, oh, one's better than the other and whatever. That's the real truth about these two games. They're both good games, but they have a lot of problems, and you kind of have to pick and choose between it, which style you like, because neither of them live up to Call of Duty 4. So, that's it. If you want to go complain, go fucking do it somewhere else, and you can suck my balls. So, see you later.